Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Wade, who wanted the Unicorn Gundam in new Gundam colors. So, I got as close as I could. Could not get the calves to be black without an awful lot of the rest of the legs going that way too. So I went for the kneecaps instead, because that worked out to a similar color balance. There's a Zeku's Y. I've seen a fair number more of those lately. Of course, I think the level 2 just came out, so that would explain that. I did not get it. There's still a handful of 4 stars I do not have. Zeku's Y is one. And I can't remember what the others are. But, yeah, Unicorn is a 700 with, it's a general with the Beam Magnum, a Shrapnel Hyper Bazooka, really good Vulcans, and a new type destroyer mode, which jams enemy Psychomu weapons temporarily, causes you to bleed hit points, and also ups your power while giving you a bunch of new weapon options. And then, if you last long enough, you can hit Awakening, which gives you back some of your hit points, and reduces your damage a little bit, but also reduces damage you take. So, fair trade, really, for not dying, I think. Or not bleeding to death, I should say. But, yeah, it's pretty good. I'm still not great at choosing when to use NTD in Awakening. But, you know, I just make bad choices in general sometimes. Got to see the Zeku's Y's special counter, though. That was nice. Basically, I think it was a bunch of the O's animations, but that is a Banshee in front of me. I'm not sure what its colors are. I want to say possibly Tallgeese too, but the feet look wrong for that. So, I don't know. But, it's just kind of funny. We're both in special color schemes here, and I just hit the wrong person like a smart. And, yeah, I got away. I said sorry, and now I'm just getting back to cover. I've got 20 seconds until I can cancel into Awaken. And that would be nice. Stopped the Banshee. Teammate got the Banshee. And now behind me is probably... No, it's not the Zeku's Y again. But, no, it's a Phoenix. Yeah, a lot of those hanging out, too. Missed with the bazooka. And you saw that beam go through my leg, right? That was sheer luck that I did not just die. Because I hit the button at exactly the right time to not die. That was the hope, but I did not also have any reasonable expectation of succeeding. And then I forgot, yeah, its neutral is a forward stab, which does not hit things on the ground very well. So, let's see. Stun. And Beam Magnum is one of very few beam weapons with splash damage, so you can hit multiple targets with it if you're lucky, or you can just shoot at the ground and hit people's feet. But the only other one I know of is the Sazabi. Sazabi FF type, that is. So, that's one of the other 4 stars I don't have yet, so wouldn't mind getting that. And I want to say there's at least one more, but the brain is squishy at this point. It's almost 2 in the morning. I did not get this week's mobile suit, but I gave it my best shot, and did a quick recording for an FAQ video that, depending on how easy it is to edit together, may or may not have gone up already. But, yeah, it's, Unicorn's good. Looks pretty good in the new Gundam colors. Wish I could, wish you could see it from the front a little bit more, but that's just the nature of an over-the-shoulder shooter. But, yeah, started with the Magnum, followed with the Bazooka, landed it. Magnum again. I'm not great. I'm sure there's like a go-to combo for this, and I don't know it because I don't play it very often, because, I've gone over that before. Just getting the time to just study something until I know all its ins and outs is kind of tricky. But we are just kind of attacking the enemy base, number 5 and I, and I'm pretty sure we're going to lure out a couple of enemies here, which, if we can keep it, if we can keep the odds at least equal, or if not in our favor, we're in a good place. First up is the Banshee, and followed immediately is the Zeku's Y. Those two, we really wound up fighting a lot this round, but managed to get the Banshee down, and basically, yeah, I'm focusing the Banshee while the other player, I believe it's a Sinanju player, yeah, working. And I stunned them by accident. Genius. And the Sinanju player was working on the Zeku's Y, but we've kind of traded dance partners here. A lot of times, especially when when enemies are trying to band together and focus somebody, the best thing you can sometimes do is just, knock somebody down and switch targets. And I'm going to go for the kill here, though, because I've got it, and now I'm going to help with the Zeku and hopefully keep the Sinanju alive. No guarantees, but that's the plan. Beams, swords, more swords, other swords. I like that just wheeling downswing there. That's just a neat animation. And let's see. Luckily, I had the speed to mostly get out of these Y's way. And we're bonking off of each other because somehow that thing has melee priority. I don't know. I think Unicorn has priority 3. So yeah, that's kind of amazing. And yeah, I've got Awakening, got 12k hit points, really could not have done better. And yeah, I was starting to head away, but then I noticed number 5 was sticking around to try and bomb the base, and I should really be here. I really should not have left, that was kind of foolish, but I did not realize what was going on. Would have been a good opportunity for a stay close, frankly, and I would certainly not have resented it, because and sometimes when people, start barking orders at their team, just, it's really hard to fight off the feeling of you are not the main character here. And because sometimes it really feels like that. But, sometimes when it's the right call and you can realize that and put your ego aside for a second, it really does make a difference. That's the hard part, though. That's just part of being human, I think. But yeah, we're down to a minute left. The bomb is probably not going to go off, but as you can see, it really doesn't need to. I think by the time I've got the support fire going, they're going to be out of, the bomb's already diffused, so I planted it someplace else. To be honest, I was kind of hoping to find a group of people defending the base so I could, rain death down on them, but it didn't work out that way. But Sinanju and I are back together again, and I think we're fighting the Banshee and the Zeku again. Yep, 3509 to the Banshee. Okay, there's also a SAS BFF here now, too, I believe. Is that the FF? Yes, it is. Thank you for snapping back your funnels just in time to make that, obvious for me. Here's a Phoenix, and right now I probably should be running. What I wanted to do was stay close enough to it for NTD to work, and then hopefully fight it, but for some reason, after all that fighting before, the Zeku and the Banshee really wanted to kill me. I don't get it. But, yeah, so that was the round. I got one last pointless death in for good measure. But it was pretty good. Yeah, the Sinanju and I worked pretty well together. So, 100,000 damage, top assist at 1,000. And I don't think I got a lot of kills, but, I was in the right place in the right time to pull it off. So, I'm happy with that. Hope you are too, Wade. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Still need to put together that real grade full armor Unicorn, but Amazon had a sale a while back and I got it, but I'm really behind on putting stuff together. Just still haven't put glued the fins on that Gaplant TR5 Hyrule, but I'll get to it eventually. I'm just not always good at managing my time, and I'm getting used to having as much time on my hands as I do still. But, it's not like they'll go bad. Models don't go bad, right?